Hello and welcome to the Daily Threat Briefing. Today is Saturday, April 18th, 2026. Important, read the full news. The link is in the video description. The global threat landscape has officially transitioned from algorithmic governance poisoning toward biological digital identity synthesis and the exploitation of neural mesh side channels. While yesterday we focused on automated compliance hijacking, today's critical shift involves the tactical corruption of biometric liveness checks and the first documented wave of synaptic replay attacks. Here is your executive summary of the most significant incidents from the last 24 hours. Section 1. Critical Infrastructure and Emergency Alerts. A major provider of brain-computer interface security has reported a protocol-level breach. Attackers utilized a synaptic replay exploit to capture and re-inject the neural signatures used for high-security authentication. This led to unauthorized access to the core kernel of a top-tier European cloud provider. Regional smart HVAC grid instability. Urban centers in Northern Europe continue to struggle with coordinated thermal sync exploits. By simultaneously triggering peak power modes in smart HVAC systems, attackers are attempting to induce frequency collapses in regional power grids. CISA Emergency Directive 26-49. CISA has mandated an immediate audit of all holographic biometric terminals. A new exploit, liveness ghosting, allows attackers to use 4D printed synthetic masks that mimic thermal and blood flow signatures. Bypassing traditional facial recognition for federal building access. Section 2. Ransomware and major breaches. The Cloud Sweep Group has escalated to targeting air-gapped cold storage metadata. By corrupting the offline indexes that tell systems where specific data is located, they are making massive archives functionally inaccessible without ever technically encrypting the data. Global Bioinformatics Data Ransom. A leading genomics firm confirmed a breach of its protein folding simulation sandbox. Attackers have threatened to release functional defect data into public research databases, potentially sabotaging years of oncology research. Logistics Autonomous Fleet. Hijack. A major North American freight provider reported its self-driving truck fleet remains dormant. Attackers injected a sleep protocol into the firmware, demanding payment to wake the trucks and resume the supply chain. Section 3. Emerging AI and Identity Threats. A new AI-driven campaign targets corporate financial officers using real-time voice cloning swarms. These swarms mimic the CEO's speech patterns and emotional nuances to authorize emergency M&A fund transfers. Poisoned low-code logic blocks. Researchers discovered backdoors in popular drag-and-drop modules for fintech automation. These modules secretly divert 0.01% of every transaction to an obfuscated mixer service. Android Subaudible Siphon 39.0. An updated mobile Trojan that uses high-frequency ultrasonic pulses to map surroundings. It can detect the presence of secure air-gapped hardware nearby, even in physical proximity. Section 4. Global Trends and Strategic Takeaways. G7 leaders are discussing a mandate for multimodal authentication. Critical transactions must now be verified via at least 3 independent biometric types to counter holographic impersonation. This acknowledges that data stolen today may be decrypted within the next 24 months. Finally, here are your strategic executive actions to secure your organization. For neural security, implement Dynamic Challenge Response for BCI. Ensure neural authentication requires a randomized mental task rather than a static signature. For storage resilience, move toward physical metadata redundancy. Maintain physical, printed, or ultra-secure local copies of cold storage file indexes. For identity defense, establish out-of-band verbal safe words. Require a pre-shared non-digital safe word for any high-value financial transfers initiated via voice. Stay vigilant and ensure your security protocols are updated for the biological digital age. We will see you in the next briefing.